I noticed you're wearing a new piece here. What is this?
That's got a crystal in there.
Mm-hmm.
And it's got 3 other crystals in here. Read about it and felt that it was helpful. So I got it several years ago, and I've been wearing it ever since. And in my entire life, I never wore anything around my neck. I never wore jewelry or anything. But I got attached to this. Crystals inside here. It screws together. This comes from Judy Beebe. Judy Beebe with the gem spheres. She's a remarkable woman. She communicated directly with dead Nikola Tesla. He would appear to her in dreams and give her information about some of the healing devices, especially about the gem sphere. So the gem sphere technology directly came from the advice of Nikola Tesla, who appeared when she was in her bed at night twice. First time, he gave her some explicit instructions how to make the gem sphere, and then she and a partner were doodling around. They were doing other things and not following Tesla's description. And he came back, I don't know, 3 or 4 months later at night to her, and he was really ticked off. He was really put out with her. He says, "What are you doing? I gave you precise instructions on what to do, how to put this together, and you're fooling around with circuits and electrical wires and all sorts of things. Look, all you need was pure water, pure hydrogen, and pure oxygen in the ratios that I gave you. Enclose those in an airtight glass ball, the gem sphere, suck the air out, put those in there, and the magic will happen." So that's what she did. She got a glass blower to blow these glass bubbles for her. Then she inserted the formula of the pure, whatever the ratios was, nobody knows, and sealed it out, vacuumed it out, sealed it up. And she's selling those for, I don't know, they're $500-600, but they're worth every penny of it. The people who have one of those, I have one, I sleep with one beside my pillow every night. And when I say my prayers at night, my hand is always on the gem sphere, automatically, for years now. I wouldn't be without it. Plus, I use the Lemurian plug on my cheek, on my pillow, because I have an old tooth here that wants to say bye-bye to me, and I don't want to lose it. I still need it. So every once in a while I feel that it's loosening up on me, and so I put the Lemurian plug. I have the thin cell phone, you know, the flat one. I put it on the pillow and I put it next to for 15-20 minutes every night. And the pain is gone and the tooth is solid again. It's so I'm going to do that. I want to hang on to it for as long as I possibly can. So I experiment with everything that I say and do on myself. I'm not just putting woo-woo out there and expecting somebody to believe me. All I say is try it for yourself and see what it does. Don't listen to what I say. I'm doing what works for me, and I'm telling you my experience, that's all. But you have to experiment yourself, because each of us is different. Each of us is totally different. What may work for one person may work really well for another person, or maybe not at all. So unless you approach the scientific method, dare to risk experimenting with yourself, you'll be fine. Nothing bad will happen to you, but come out of your shell and experiment a bit. So I'm always experimenting, but I'm a terrible experimenter, because when people ask me, well, what has it done for you? I have to say, I can't tell you. I'm healthy. I don't have any health issues. But chronic people, people who are not well, who have sicknesses, on those people, when they experiment, they will be able to give you feedback. If they do it properly, if they persist on doing it, if they don't expect the miracle overnight, you know, just keep doing it. Have faith that it will work. Energized crystals that, they're stuck in there. I forced them in there because, can you see it?
Yep.
They're quartz and amethyst, I think. But what's special is she energized them. She put frequencies into these Remember, they're receivers as well as senders, crystals. So they can absorb certain frequencies. There's probably healing, good, positive frequencies being put in there. No, that's separate. That came from someone else. That's a different thing.
Yeah.
I haven't thought about Judy in such a long time, but when I first discovered her, I said, wow, what a interesting lady. Very knowledgeable, you know, to be taken seriously because, and she's an evolved soul. I mean, Tesla wouldn't appear to anybody, to just anybody. You know, the fact that he appeared to her and gave her some useful information, and I've always been a follower of Nikola Tesla.